some coffee real quick and I'm gonna do my makeup and try to do it as quickly as possible. It takes so long getting ready. This is my bare face. My dark circles are there, but this is my face with just a little moisturizer. I can't decide if I want to do like a headband today or if I just want to leave my hair out. This is a week of my hair being blow dried. I feel like it still looks good. It doesn't smell yet, but I'm definitely gonna wash it today later on. All right, let's make up coffee and then we'll do our makeup. Reminding you to water yourself today. I feel like I'm drawing too much. I don't know what it's like to have cleavage because I didn't have any before, and like the baby has blessed me, let me say, because wow. Um we are so close, it's so crazy. And God is so amazing, let me tell you. The way he been making room for your blessings is kind of crazy. All right, BRB, because I'm blabbing away. Let's do our makeup. I'm gonna try to record like this to see if you guys can get it while I'm doing it on my face. I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's just hope. Because once I'm turned, I feel like you guys would be able to get a good angle. Not that I'm an expert, I am not a makeup artist, so you don't have to listen to. Okay, we are starting off with the Self Concealer. I'm just trying to take out all the stuff that I need real quick so we're not going crazies. And I will try to show you guys all the stuff I'm using. I'm gonna put some of this Trader Joe's lip mask right now, just so my lips aren't so dry while I get ready. Give me a brush, yes. I usually let it marinate for a little bit. Sorry, I have something on top of my lip here. It's like a little whitehead. Okay, I popped it. I let it sit for a little bit, but I'm just gonna start because we're on a time crunch. It is 9:34 and I need to leave the house by 9:50 so I can get to this place on time. Right now, the goal is to find a nice little routine that works for me in the morning. So when the baby's here, where I can still, like, even when I feel exhausted, I try to push myself to do these little things just to help myself feel good because there's so many blessings coming, but also life is lifing and it feels a little crazy. But I feel so blessed. Like, I know that the way that things are going to turn out is better than I could ever imagine. And sometimes you have to force yourself to see things for what they are and not for what you think they should be. And life has been doing that for me for about 5 years now. And we kind of don't give ourselves credit for how quick we adapt to things, even when it's uncomfortable. Like, I don't think we give ourselves enough credit as humans to how quick we adapt to things. But also, like, I'm also going to say that when you really love someone, you truly, genuinely love someone, you're willing to see past certain things because you want to help that person grow and you want to help that person see things differently. Because at the end of the day, we were all raised very different. We all process things very different. The way we express ourselves is very different. And sometimes things can look different. But the point of the story is that there's also things that make us feel uncomfortable or make us feel uneasy or make us feel sad or unappreciated, and that's also okay. You can't force things, you can't force people, and that's also okay. Sometimes you grow apart, or sometimes you realize that maybe things don't work out the way that you wanted them to because it's just not meant to be that way. It's just not meant to be that way. and that's also okay. Accepting that or allowing yourself to just let it be if you're not ready to accept it is the answer, because if you keep holding on and you keep replaying and you keep doing, trying to solve things, like, you're just gonna drive yourself nuts. So the best thing to do is let it be. Let it be for what it is, or what it's supposed to be, and with time, you will see things clear. Whether or not you get the answers that you want from what it is that you might be holding on to, you will see things clear if you allow yourself to just rediscover who you are right now. Because as time passes, we continue to evolve and we can continue to change into a different version of yourself. As much as people think like that you kind of like stay the same once you're healed, because you're never fully healed. You keep healing and you keep changing, you keep evolving based on your experiences in life. So it's like an ongoing thing, healing and changing and evolving. Like, that's never going to change. It doesn't matter if you're finally where you think that you've always wanted to be. Like, you're going to continue evolving and changing as a person if that's what you want for yourself. There's also people that are just stuck in their ways, and they're the same person they were since forever. And like, that's your problem. But like, for me, when drastic things happen in my life, like, I like to refocus my thoughts, because I know myself and I just want to grow and I just want to be better and I just want to focus on feeling good about myself and not being around people that make me feel bad about things. You should be able to express yourself and try to talk to each other about things without feeling like you're a bad person because you're being vulnerable about things that bother you and you want to set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? But like, people in your life should not feel like you're forced to do certain things because of this or that. You shouldn't feel forced to be a certain type of person or do this or do that because like, it's not like that. We need to come together and try to be understanding and try to be there for one another. But it's a hard conversation to have sometimes. And sometimes, like, certain people are just not meant to be in a certain stage of your life, and that's okay. God has revealed so many people to me, and like, I don't even have to, like, it's crazy. I just be shocked. I'm just like, wow. Like, even if you know certain behaviors of people, like, you're just shocked at how God reveals people to you and when He reveals them to you. It's so crazy. Um, I think it's important to have moments to yourself, because it's good to have people there that you can vent to when you're down and you're not feeling good. But like, only you know what you're feeling. Only you know how much something is affecting you. People can easily give you their perspective and paint this picture of things that are not really true, because they don't really know what you're going through and they weren't really there to tell you. And then there's some people that really give you the amount of clarity you need and the push that you need to kind of like decide on your own, like, what it is that you want to do. But you need to be gentle with yourself, because life is not easy. Life can be really unfair, and sometimes we don't understand why things have to happen the way they do. But in the moment, it might feel worse than what it actually is. It might feel worse than what it actually is, because not only are we being so hard on ourselves when we're going through these situations, but also like, you expected more from these people, maybe, I don't know, or from the outcome of what it was supposed to feel like. Sometimes it's bigger than us, and we don't have to understand it. We just have to trust and not worry. It's so easy to worry, and it's not good to. Everything is going to work itself out as long as you believe that. Everything. But make sure that you're feeling easygoing, that you don't feel anxious. And let me tell you that being pregnant, your emotions are all over the place. And like, you really do pay attention to how people treat you and how they mishandle you. And I don't expect that special treatment while being pregnant. I really don't. I don't feel like I'm one of those whiny pregnant women. I've been so easygoing, and yes, um, When you're pregnant, your patience level's pretty low. But that's not to say that I'm treating people like shit. I am very outspoken when something's off or something bothers me, and that makes people uncomfortable. But I feel like I've been so easygoing. I was still working full time the entire pregnancy, standing on my feet all day. And I would come home and do what needs to get done and not complain and let my legs be swollen. But sometimes, sometimes for the wrong people, asking for the bare minimum is too much. And that's just what it is. Sorry, I have not been telling you guys what products I'm using. I love all these things I'm using right now. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It's 9:43. I haven't taken a sip of my coffee. I am the type of coffee drinker at home and at work that lets their coffee get cold and then you have to warm it up like 3 or 4 times. I know I shouldn't be warming it up that many times, but I am that girl that lets their coffee get cold and then I'm like, why is it cold? I haven't even taken my first sip yet. All right, so um we have the eyebrow gel left and a little mascara, and then I need to figure out my outfit. I just put the shirt on because my cleavage was like really out there and it was making me a little bit uncomfortable. Because I'm like, I don't want anyone to think that I'm trying to show off my chest, but they're just really there. Like, I don't know. How are you supposed to hide them? They're just there. Hopefully they stay after I breastfeed, but we'll see. I'm also starving. Oh my god, I ate like a whole pie yesterday by myself and then I felt like a damn blowfish. But it was so good and it was so worth it. And I have leftovers today and I'm looking forward to that. Watch a movie, stuff my face, and just vibe. And then I gotta finish these baskets I got for the nurses. That will be in my delivery room, which I will finish today because I'm waiting on one more item that I needed to use. And after that, I think everything is good to go. Like, that is actually the last piece. And then I forgot to buy slippers. So if I find slippers, I will buy some. This is um, the e.l.f. gel, eyebrow gel. They have it at Target. I really like this one right now. I go through eyebrow gels like every few months because I get tired of using whichever one. Or like there's something I don't like about it after a while. Like I was using the Patrick Ta one, which is really good as well. Like I love that one. But that one also leaves like this residue on your eyebrows and it makes it look a little funny because it looks like you have crusty eyebrows. So that's the only thing I don't like about that one. But besides that, it's amazing. It's really, really good. Maybe there's a way to prep your eyebrows where it doesn't do that. I also just want to say, like, life has been such a roller coaster for me. And, like, a lot of the things that people are like, oh, by this age, I want to do this. By that age, I want to do that. I'm telling you that even when things go that way, I'm not trying to be negative because, everything works out differently for everyone. But, like, a lot of the things that we think are supposed to be it, or a lot of the things that we think that we're supposed to put our focus on, shouldn't be the main focus. The main focus should be you loving yourself, you discovering yourself, you figuring out what it is that makes you happy. Like you by yourself. Discover what you love about yourself. Okay, this is empty. Discover what you love about yourself and like really water that. Okay, this is empty. I don't know why I'm still trying. Really discover what you love about yourself and the things that make you feel good, the things that make you happy. Find a career that makes you feel good. You're not always going to love everything that you're doing, but try to figure out how you can pour into yourself to make you feel good because that is what matters most. Everything else will flow. Don't rush marriage, don't rush the kids because honestly, like ending up with the wrong person in marriage or with kids can be very traumatic. And then your kids have to put up with that. you know? And then you have to live with that because, honestly, and sometimes you never really know people until you're going through some crazy shit. But would you rather choose yourself and figure out how to make yourself happy again, or stay in a situation where you don't feel good and you don't feel valued or appreciated, and then you have to live with that for 5, 10 years, and then you end up hating yourself and not knowing who you are at all because you're losing yourself? It's okay if things aren't working out. It's okay if it's just not working. Like, it's okay. You know, we're not obligated to do anything you don't want to do. Life does not stop for us. And who wants to live a miserable life? Nobody. Nobody wants to live a miserable life. And if you like being miserable and being sad, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But I don't. And I don't like having pity for myself. I want to pick myself up so that I can figure out how to get through it. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be a crybaby about it. But do not stay in a place where it does not feel good for you. That is the best advice I can give you. Do not stay in a place where it does not feel good for you, because you're going to end up resenting everyone else when in reality it's your fault for staying. And I'm just letting you know what it is, okay? You're going to resent everyone else when it's really going to be your fault for staying. And like, you need to choose yourself because, hello. Okay, we finished our makeup. This is the makeup look. Let me change real quick. I think I'm gonna do the scarf on my head. And then once I change, I'll show you guys outfit one more time, and then we gotta go. It's probably 9:50 already. Okay, we went with the headscarf. I think we're gonna leave it. What do you guys think? I need to figure out what shirt to do. And then I think I'm gonna do sneakers today. Should we leave the scarf or should we take it off? I don't know. Yo no sé, no. Okay, another thing I always say, make sure you always smell good. Smelling good, feeling good. What was I gonna say? Smelling good, feeling good, looking good. Oh my god, it smells so good. I feel like it doesn't last though. But just bathe yourself in perfume. I'm taking advantage here now because I know I won't be able to be wearing perfume once the baby's here. So I'm just gonna cover up here. This is my